Yelena, MJ.
It is
Like,
kind of wild.
How long did it take for you guys to even like acknowledge that you're both in the same franchise but haven't met there?
I don't think we ever
I
did.
think
I think this is the first time, which is wild.
Florence Zendaya, Dune Part 2, absolute masterpiece of a film. Congratulations on doing a wonderful job in your parts in it.
Thank you.
Of course. I'm going to start at the end of the movie with you in a spoiler-free way.
Okay.
But I thought there was like the climax, not just the big battles, but just the emotional character moments and the choices that are made. They left me feeling a certain way, but this isn't about me, it's about you too. So I want to hear when you read the final pages of this script and you saw what happens. Can you describe kind of how that made you feel to see the ending of Dune Part 2?
Oh, I feel like it's heartbreak. You know, there's heartbreak, there's betrayal, there's loss and confusion. And yeah, I feel like it's a quite painful ending. It doesn't end
Doesn't
like
feel good.
Oh, someone won and this is, it's not that. I think, a lot of yeah, I don't know, broken dreams and hearts. Yeah.
For me, we've been talking about how different these women are, and all day, and I think for me, when I read that final few pages, it made me suddenly go like, oh, she's far more knowledgeable than I thought she was from Princess Irulan's perspective. I think it's truly a moment where she realizes her power and her position of going forward and keeping her namesake and also realizing this is purely transactional and it's a business decision. And I love that for her after watching for an entire, movie of her just like listening and watching and taking things in. Like she's as much a part of this decision as he is. And then there's that moment between them at the end, which is just so heartbreaking. And I truly believe she clocks that. I truly understand. I think she understands what this means. And through her very beautiful, sad face, does she understand that this was not part of the plan, which means that, realistically,
Gravity.
She's needed in this deal as much as she needs them. So there's a lot that's going on underneath everything.
Yeah.
And it's you're right, it doesn't end, it doesn't feel good. It purely makes you ready for what's going to happen next, which is very, very exciting.
I need Part 3 yesterday. Come on.
Binge it.
Get back in the desert, everyone. Johnny's story, in a big way, is kind of like as Paul is kind of rising, she's kind of the thing that's trying to keep him held down to earth. And both of you, watching your careers, it's so much fun. You're both going like this, and it's so cool to see the success that's coming both your ways. Do you feel like you guys have, whether it's a thing or a person or anything, that kind of does that for you in a way that kind of keeps you grounded as the world around you changes and you're doing this for a living?
My friends.
Yeah.
My friends, I've had the same, well, obviously I've got more friends now as I've grown up, but my core friends are from when I was a teenager, and I know that they'll call me out my shit straight away. And I love that I get to bring them, along, and I get to know that they've got me.
Yeah.
And family, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Incredible, support. I think I'm lucky to have my siblings.
Yeah, totally.
Little nieces and nephews that will do the humbling.
Yeah.
Because they're in that age where they're brutally honest. But yeah, I think having that support means the world,
It's crucial.
Yeah, that's
It's crucial in this world.
definitely. Now, of course, listen, we're comicbook.com. We talk about you guys all the time for your comic book roles. Did you two ever geek out and be like, Yelena, MJ.
It is kind of wild.
How long did it take for you guys to even acknowledge that you're both in the same franchise but haven't met there?
I don't think we ever did.
think we've
I think this is
talked
the
about
first
it, yeah.
time, which is wild. We've never.
We are.
Hey.
We live in multiple universes together.
No. You hang on a second. When we were in Atlanta at the same time, and we were trying to. Can you remember you must have been doing Spider-Man. And I was doing Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And you were shooting on the studio over. And I remember Amy Pascal told me that you were there. And I was like, that we couldn't get it done. We didn't manage it. But yeah.
We had to just meet on another set.